blogging and so on. So, I mean, feel free if you would want to start from there, or you want to start from just you writing books.
Yeah. Like I was explaining about forget the business plan, use this short module. I was just helping people or showing them. I think here's a better way to explain what that model does or is that it's a set of 6 components. So maybe I'll just go run through them. The first one is called absolute. Let me just run them down. It's absolute product, because when you're creating a product, you're selling a product. Second one is marketing. Third one is cash flow. Fourth one is distribution. The relentlessness is the 5th one, and decision making is the 6th one. I'll explain how these things are interrelated. So you've got a product, right? And then with that product, you're gonna do some marketing to expose it to people. And you need to distribute it to people. In terms of distribution, it's how people get a hold of that product. And all these 3, the marketing, the product, and the distribution, they should equal a positive cash flow. Yes. And if really they're not contributing to a positive cash flow, it means one of the 3 is wrong. Either the product, either your marketing, or your distribution. So in a nutshell, like, you can already sort of picture a model that says to you, okay, I've got a product, I've got marketing, I've got distribution, and these things are not contributing to a positive cash flow. It means something is wrong. So it's easier to diagnose what could be the problem. Is it your product composition? Why? Like, it goes into detail in terms of the areas that could be wrong with your products. And then there's marketing. How I put marketing, I say, usually people say target market, but I switch it around. I say buying targets. You've got a product, and then identify your buying targets. That is people that you think would buy your product. You can do it in a number of ways, in a number of ranges. You say, is it people in Soweto? Is it people in Sandton, in Mpopo, KwaZulu-Natal? And then the second question you ask yourself is that, do they have the ready cash to buy that product? And then you say to yourself, okay, what's the easiest way of getting hold of those people? And then you figure out that way, and then you think, okay, again, you prioritize who among them, the ones in Sandton, Soweto, or teachers or lawyers, who among them can buy this product the quickest. And then those you go to. And then if your bet was right, it means it's a positive cash flow. And then you move to the second priority. Or even if you got it wrong, you reconfigure that your priorities in terms of your buying targets. And
I really like that, because it's almost just a simplified formula that you can look and tweak based on what element needs to be tweaked so that you can get to that positive cash flow. That's actually quite, I like that simplicity.
Yeah, and distribution, really, it's the means of getting products to customers, but it has to be more efficient for people to get your product than it is convenient for you to get them out there. So do by all means to get those products to people in the most efficient way and convenient way for them rather than for you. Obviously, you have to innovate that you make it easier for yourself, but more than that, it has to be more efficient for them. So
I like that.
And then being relentless, which is the 5th component, it's really a matter of okay, there's some people outside here, they're just disturbing me, man.
No, it's okay.
So I'm gonna sorry, man. So
it's okay.
The fifth, which is being relentless, meaning you're persevering, you're figuring out what's wrong. Is it the product? Is it the marketing? Is it the distribution? Like, being relentless is doing that. It's actually being an entrepreneur. You're just not giving up. You're trying to find ways to fix whatever is wrong. And the 6th component, which is decision making, is you're being decisive. You have to be decisive. Okay, am I changing this product or not? I have to change this feature. I have to change that. maybe I'm changing it. Like, you have to be decisive. There's no progress without really being decisive. Like, you have to decide and take the risk and do whatever that needs to be done to support that move. And then if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You decide another way to move forward. So in a nutshell, forget the business plan is about that.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. And so I think it was my second book. It was Township Biz Fastrack.